If you're looking for a unique, enjoyable, Moorish, RTS turn-based style game, then you might want to take a look at Bonaparte, a Mechanized Revolution. It's a very enjoyable, light-hearted yet Moorish gameplay experience, and I like how the entire political platform can just twist and reverse on itself in a moment's notice. I'm still not 100% clear on things after a good couple of hours of gameplay, but my understanding is improving all the time. Based in 18th century France before, during and beyond the revolution, your character is asked political questions which dictate the game's progression. As Bonaparte, male or female, you get to manage regions and your armies. Then you get to face turn-based combat with unique gameplay style and opportunities. The somewhat surprising element to this game is the mechanized units known as colossi. These are the powerhouse units that France used to defeat Britain, and they were powered off of a special source of energy. It takes about an hour of play before the power grab is over and the game really fully begins. I think my favourite things about the game are the way in which the political movements and the speed at which allegiances for them can change. It's quite phenomenal to see how flippant and responsive different factions can be based on the situation that everyone is facing. The combat system is quite unique in that it's a 2D platform and not 360-degree fighting systems. That does open up more opportunities and, well, it's a unique combat style, let's say. Some unique weapons and obviously the Colossi mechanical units, which fundamentally are your core fighting element. I also like the way the game attempts to use political influence to make changes throughout the country. The options here are actually quite limited, much more could be done, but I do like the way in which it has been done. The game is nicely laid out, it has a decent UI, the gameplay is smooth, and it's instantly enjoyable. As I've mentioned many times already, the political implementation is rather good and it definitely keeps you on your toes. It's a quirky and unique implementation for games like this, and I think that makes it stand out. And you always seem to be working towards something or fighting against something. Everything is always changing, so you never really sat around not doing much for very long. The gameplay itself is already incredibly Moorish, and I've been playing for about 3 hours. And the combat, which is turn-based, is fun and rewarding, especially when you win against the odds. So you might think coming up against 4 colossi and a small unit of men, there's only ever going to be one winner, but actually I surprised myself by being able to take down all 4 of these units with just a very small sort of surplus army in the city. Oh my god! I can't believe we won that! That was pretty impressive. I'm definitely getting better at this game. Wow! Now I do question whether or not the colossi were actually needed. It does of course make it a totally unique experience, but I think the game potentially could have worked just as well if it was more historically accurate. Having said that, a lot of what happens in the game does seem to have a lot of historical accuracy. A lot of relevant names are used and relevant factions are used as part of the construction for the game. So in some senses it is historically accurate, obviously, but the colossi, unless my history has been skewed by something, is a completely fictitious made-up element. And it's interesting. It does throw some interesting twists into situations, I guess. The only real downside I would say to the game is that despite its decent UI layout, it's not all that intuitive. I've been playing for quite a few hours and I'm still confused half the time. One particular incident, a faction had attacked and taken Paris from us, and I had 3 turns in which to recover it. So I instantly moved my army to Paris, but there was nobody to fight. Now, one of the things you can do within a city area is to win the hearts and minds of the people. So I managed to do this as well, I've won the hearts and minds of the people. I have my army in the city. There are no other armies in the city, and yet I still don't own Paris. Just to throw complete conjecture, the 3-turn limit before losing has also disappeared. So I'm not sure if I do own Paris, even though the game says I don't. Maybe it's a bug. I can't really tell, but it just shows where the confusion in this game can be sometimes. It seems like I have done the task at hand, but I'm not 100% sure. So now I'm a little bit confused. Can I move my units out of France or not? So my recommendations to the developers, I think basically the tutorial or the guidance needs to be a bit more informative. The UI needs to be a little clearer, perhaps. Maybe rework the UI in order to provide relevant data at the relevant time, and maybe little hints and guides to just help people along when they're a little bit lost. I'd also like to see much bigger battles, much bigger battle maps, larger armies, that kind of thing. But fundamentally, it's been an interesting and enjoyable experience. Certainly without the political element behind the game, it would possibly graphically have felt rather a small, unintuitive game, but with the political element in the background and the progressive systems that appear to be in place, it just keeps the game alive and it keeps pushing the game the whole time. And that really, for me, is the standout feature. So yeah, a very enjoyable game. I think it's just under £20 on Steam at the moment, and just over £20 when the sale is off. But fundamentally, a very good and very enjoyable game, and very Moorish as well. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Till then, take care. Goodbye for now.
In the land of the web where the reviews abound, some UK's got the truth that'll turn it around. Honest insights, no whispers in the dark. Fact-based wisdom igniting that spark. Navigating life with a click and a scroll. Understanding the details, it's all about control. With every line you read, you're gaining the facts. No tricks up our sleeves, we stay on the tracks. We don't play games, we simulate reality. With SimUK reviews as your ultimate clarity. Best as goes, guiding you through each page. In this digital jungle, we ignite the stage. From smartphones to gadgets, we scope it all out. Nothing but honesty, there's no need to doubt. The ultimate realism is what we bring forth. With every word written, we deliver true worth. You wanna know what's hot, you wanna know what's cool. SimUK's the place, making you the informed fool. No sugarcoating here, just genuine delight. With every review, we shine a bright light. So come along now, let's take a ride through the world of SimUK with nothing to hide. Fact-based reviews will help you see clear. With honesty as our compass, we got nothing to fear. We build those connections, foster that trust, turning confusion and doubt into a diamond crust. When you're seeking advice, look no further, my friend. SimUK's at your service with reviews that won't bend. In a world filled with fakes, we stand our ground. With every observation, the truth can be found. Game changes and learning, we play it for real. Discovering the nuances, that's how we deal. We don't play games, we simulate reality. With SimUK reviews as your ultimate clarity. Best as those, guiding you through each page. In this digital jungle, we ignite the stage. So join the revolution, step up your game. With SimUK reviews, you'll know no shame. Finding your way in this vast sea of truth. tricks. We're all about facts, not gimmicks or kicks. For every question you have, for every thought that you seek, Simukate's got the answers, it's the honest critique.